Happy Monday, and there goes my voice. Oh boy. All right, this is going to be take number 2. I recorded a video earlier this day, several hours ago. Then I ended up rewatching it, and I'm like, oh gosh, I got to go ahead and delete this abomination and re-record it. I had some technical difficulties. I actually just I bought myself several nice technology items for a Christmas present. Although I'm still kind of working out the kinks of my new laptop and new monitor here. So please apologize and bear with me. But okay, so what is going on in the stock market today? Woohoo! Oh, not a whole lot. We're seeing a slow bleed. Well, believe it or not, people are still on a thing called vacation. Yeah, that's how it works. So, what is my game plan? What am I looking for? Where do I see this market going over this holiday week, along with into next week? We're going to be covering this in today's video. If you enjoy this content, please smash the like button. It is entirely free. Subscribe because we are on an epic journey. Trying to get to 100 subscribers here. Hopefully we crush that maybe sometime in the first week of January. Not my first time here on YouTube, although I appreciate each and every single one of you all that are following along. I do understand that I ramble on a little bit, but when it comes to the stock market, you gotta ramble on because you gotta have love and passion for the stuff that you do in life. And I have a love and passion for really finding great deals and really buying the fear. Because if you're going to be scared of the stock market when everyone else is scared, there's something there's a problem there. Everyone is scared of the stock market around you. You go out to a bar, you socialize, you walk around. Hey, do you are you buying stocks right now? Oh, no. It's the stock market's too unpredictable. Maybe you go to a different type of social event. Are you buying stocks? Oh, no. That was legitimately all throughout summer of last year, 2024. Everywhere that I went to. I was at a couple beach parties. I was at a friend's retirement party from the military. I was at a bar. Everyone that I talked to, oh, we got to see what happens with the election. That is wrong. You are wrong and you are scared. Last summer was the time to buy stocks. After the election, obviously, was the time to sell. And then Liberation Day was the time to buy. And obviously, this dip that we just experienced before November, I got my bum right back into the market. So, I cover a lot here around the psychological aspect of buying the fear. So if you do subscribe, you're going to get a lot of content focused there. Okay. So first and foremost, if you're new here, like I said, welcome. I am doing a public profile challenge starting next week. This Friday, the market's open, but it really doesn't count per se. Like the vast majority of people are still on vacation and probably will still be on vacation up until next week. So therefore, we kind of just really got to be patient, but it's officially going to begin January timeframe. And it really depends what happens in the market. But I have a game plan for any situation that I've thought of. If the market shoots to the moon January, I have a game plan. If the market crashes in January, I have a game plan. But as you see on the screen right here, my little bung profile, that is what we're calling this. We are calling this the bung profile. Okay, so I ended up transferring over $2,500 of cash. All in all, this account, I ended up putting $25,000 of hard cash into this account nearly 2 months ago now, buying the fear. I do not trade on margin. I have never traded on margin. I don't believe it is good JoJo. I believe it is bad mojo. That's my own personal opinion. I do understand other people have theirs, but I stick to what makes me money. I am a profitable trader. I am a profitable investor. 2020, I got into the market. 2020, 21, I made life-changing money. Little bit over 100K, turned it into lots of hundreds of Ks. Cut the IRS a big fat check. I knew absolutely nothing what I was doing. All I did during 2020 and 21 was buy beaten down stocks. The entire market was going sky high. I knew nothing, and I still made money. Shows you how much people made money during those 2 years. They didn't know what the hell they were doing. 2022, I started to educate myself. Still became profitable. 23 was a red year. I got my ass annihilated. I learned even more about the market. Last year, 24, profitable. This year, profitable once again. I'm sending the cocksuckers of the IRS a big fat check in April of next year in like 4 months. Okay, so what is my game plan? Well, why did I transfer over $2,500? I just have a weird feeling. Now, the profile challenge, I really wanted to talk about this next week, but I got to dive into it right now. If the market goes sky high, then I'm just going to hold what I got. But if the market nosedives, I'm going to be probably depositing a little more money into this account. Maybe another 5,000 or maybe another 7,500. So bring up the total account value minus the gains. Right now, the total account value minus the 6,800 that we're up on. Counting the so 7,000 minus 39, little bit around 32,000. I might bring that up to 40,000 total. If I do that, obviously the account challenge is going to be 12 months, not 18 months, because there's obviously more capital to be made. So we really got to see. But here's the thing. My game plan. I got capital in my account ready to go. What is my game plan? Well, for whatever reason, this week, if we experience a drawdown, even though it's, you know, the market needs a really good reason to fall down. And we're just running out of them. I mean, what else can happen in the world? We have the tariff drama behind us for the time being. It looks like Ukraine and Russia is going to be coming maybe hopefully to an end. Hamas is basically pretty much like not a full thing of the past, but a better thing of the past now. Iran, Israel pretty much setting still. We have a lot of wars being solved. The Federal Reserve gave us an interest rate cut in December when it was unexpected. We might be getting one in January. What can happen? Well, the government may shut down in January. That is a possibility. Okay. Government shutdown fears. That can affect interest rate cut decisions because we won't be getting any data. That could happen. Okay, that's negative. What about a bullish? Bullish, the Federal Reserve gives us another rate cut in January. All these companies come out with massive triple beats on earnings. We have SoFi triple beat again in January. You got AMD coming out even more bullish, saying, yeah, the second half of this year is even going to be better than expected. You got Palantir beating. Maybe they don't go ahead and beat by 68% revenue growth, but maybe they put up like a 55 over 40. Okay, that's still really good. What if Palantir comes in above 68%? Whoa. What if Robinhood beats expectations? Robinhood is really... Robinhood could... Right now, Robinhood has a lot of fears. Meta. What if Zuckerberg pulls back on overspending? He said he would. Do you trust him? What if Adobe continues just to go up and up and up because their AI sale numbers are phenomenal? What if Honest Company restructures their balance sheets even faster? What if PayPal becomes a bank And then they kind of turn into like SoFi 2.0. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Okay. So, what is my game plan if this market bleeds off into January? I'm going to go ahead and dabble in on some of these stocks. I'm going to go ahead and spend some of my $2,500. I'll keep you all updated of what I'm doing. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. Don't be a dumbass. I am a small fish in a big pond. Yeah, I obviously have more knowledge than the typical retail trader, investor. But at the end of the day, I've spent a lot of time studying these stocks. I have learned fundamental analysis, their balance sheet, EBITDA, margins, their CAGR, just every single thing wrapped around the finances. And I've also learned tremendously about moving averages, technical analysis. I know when something is oversold, like Meta. Oversold on Meta. Whoopsies, what did I just do? What did I just do? Oopsies, there we go. Give me a friggin' break. Like, I know when great deals, like Adobe too. PayPal, absolutely beaten down. Honest, beaten down. Palantir has recovered, but I mean, hey, buying Palantir back at the end of October, you're at all-time highs. It was very much oversold. So you got to know these things. So my game plan is very simple. If we continue to do a drawdown, a slow bleed by algos over tomorrow, Wednesday, the stock market is open. So if we do experience a dip here, I might nibble in some shares. Maybe depending on how far we dip down, I might go ahead and bling bling. You know, all this $2,500 may very well become, into stocks. I'm going to be talking a lot more next week about the account challenge because I will be depositing some weekly dollar amounts and also buying weekly stocks as well. But hypothetically, let's say tomorrow we rally. Let's say Wednesday we rally. Friday we rally. Hey, I got cash on the sidelines. I got a lot of cash still in my savings and my checkings that's uninvested. I'm good. So that is my game plan, and it is very important to have a game plan. Notice that my game plan is not running around with my head chopped off. And I don't mean to insult anyone's intelligence. Please don't take it like this. I just really tried to explain what is in here. And a lot of times it comes out being, don't fear God. Essentially what I'm trying to say. Like, when everyone is running around with their heads chopped off, you got to take a step back and you got to go ahead and put the devil in front of you and say, okay, what the hell is going on? Okay, you're obviously in front of me. You're a scary mojo, SOB, but what is going on? We have record-breaking growth on all these companies, and it's not necessarily looking like a 2022 scenario where the Federal Reserve is going to be hiking rates. Federal Reserve is going to be cutting rates. If we dip in January, I'm ready. The question is, are you ready? So you got to be ready if the market goes up. You got to be ready if the market goes down. But what if we do none of those and we just it's called flatlining, or rather I should say barcoding is a better. So consolidation, barcoding, what happens during those environments? That is fun, because what I've learned of when a market does not know where it's going, so it may go up, may go down, you're going to be getting volatile swings. Very much volatile swings. So like, for example, if a market does not know what it wants to do, and you look at the S&P 500, and let's go ahead and outline this big level of support right here, right? So we're at 652 bucks. So let's say that the S&P trades within this range. So basically, pretty much, we have a range on the SPY, and we see the SPY go down, we see the SPY go up, we see it go down, we see it go up. The amount of swings in stocks and opportunities that you can load the boat on is unfriggin' believable. Think of it this way. If you are a long-term investor, I'm a long-term investor in SoFi. I'm looking to be a long-term investor in AMD as long as they come through, especially in the second portion of this year with OpenAI buying their chips. So imagine if the stocks free fall into February. SoFi is going to go down probably another 30%. Buyer, AMD is going to go down, maybe even well below 200. Buyer, Palantir is going to dip. Robinhood, Meta really did. Meta we could see, actually, I stubbed my finger today also. Meta we may see surprise people because we have the midterms coming up. So a lot of money is going to be going into Meta. Adobe, really just, I don't know. I'm excited though. Honest Company, that could very well be a wild one. PayPal also. So if we get these volatile swings of just like a consolidation period into maybe, let's say, like June when Powell leaves, what are you doing? Well, on the way down, I'm loading the boat. On the way up, okay, cool. Way down, loading the boat. On the way up, depending what stocks I'm in, I might be shedding some profits because there are stocks that I'm holding where if I get a nice big boost, I'm going to take some profits. I don't really want to talk about which ones those are, but if we get a lot of volatile swings in the like early next year, then it's opportunity. So what is your game plan for all those three scenarios? That is what you got to ask yourself. Are you ready? I am ready. And oh man, I am excited. Oh, I can't wait. Little buddy. Oh, I honestly can't wait. I am so excited like you can not imagine here. I have a dog son. The guy has more PTSD than a VA hospital. I'm a veteran, Afghan vet, did 15 years in the United States Marine Corps, retired now. I absolutely love animals, and it is the most heartbreaking thing, especially when you get rescues, and they literally have the worst kind of PTSD on the planet. My dog legitimately cannot be without me, otherwise he starts crying. If I go to the gym, he starts like crying, which is why I've had to make the gym come to me at home. Pretty much have kettlebells, free weights, pretty much in my home office here. But still, I'm ready. My dog is ready. Are you ready? Because this year is gonna be it's gonna be unreal. I'm gonna leave you all on this closing note. If you found value in this video, definitely like and oh wait a second. Okay, so where do I see things going? So things can really go in many directions, and this is where, like, I mean, anyone can talk about this. People can say SoFi is going to the moon. The VIX actually has some volatility a little bit, which is pretty funny. It's really honestly just a coin toss. Are we going to go down? Are we going to go up? Are we just going to stay in this range? It's really a coin toss. So you can look at SoFi, AMD. You can look at Palantir. You can look at Robinhood. You can look at Meta. You can look at Adobe. You can look at Honest. You can look at PayPal. I mean, I honestly think the beaten down stocks here probably have a better chance of going up. So I really say PayPal, Honest, Adobe, Meta, is my 4 that probably has a better chance of going up. And then Robinhood, honestly, Robinhood, we are below the 100. We could very well go down to the 95s. Palantir, maybe we get back down to the 200. AMD, we have not broken the 100 since May. We did touch the 100 a week or so ago. SoFi is really all over the place, but it would be pretty damn comical if my smallest positions on my account actually goes up and the big positions go down. What does that tell me? Well, it tells me I'm going to do some shopping. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you once again, everyone, for watching. Happy Monday. Take it easy, and later.